How's it going, guys, and welcome back. In this video we're going to be checking out how we can defeat the Great Colored Carp in Sekiro Shadows Die Twice. The Great Colored Carp is exactly what it sounds like. It's a massive fish we can find in the waters of the Fountainhead Palace, which is one of the final areas we visit in the game. And there is a trophy and achievement for defeating the Great Colored Carp. However, it's similar to the Great Serpent in the way that it can kill us in one shot and we can't really attack it back in any conventional manner. So it's actually pretty easy. What we need to do is go here to the Palace Grounds Idol in the Fountainhead Palace. We want to backtrack through the building, but instead of going left to the previous area, we want to exit the building to the right into this open space. And here we want to turn around and grapple jump onto the roof of the same building. Here we want to jump and grapple across from the tree onto the next roof, and then simply follow along the rooftops as shown here in the video until we get to this bottom idol called the Feeding Ground. And this again is exactly what it sounds like. This is the place where the giant carp is fed. So you probably already know where this is going. If we speak to the caretaker of the giant carp here, he will mention that if we ring the bell, we can feed the fish. Most likely up until this point, you've probably found some bait around the game, which you can feed to the carp with no consequence. And after each time we feed him bait, if we speak to the caretaker, he will give us a Treasure Carp Scale. So this is a nice way of obtaining some more of those. But just feeding him regular bait is not going to get the job done. So what we need to do is find ourselves a truly precious bait. That is the name of the item we need to feed him. To get this truly precious bait, it's also pretty easy. What we need to do is go back to the Hirata estate, and here we want to go to the pot merchant that sells the mask piece, and we need to spend 7 carp scales in total. It doesn't need to be in one go. And then after you've spent 7 or more carp scales at his shop, if we speak to him a couple of times, he will give us the truly precious bait. And the rest is pretty obvious. We need to simply go back to the feeding grounds, ring the bell, and this time feed him the truly precious bait. This will make him swim away, and we don't really see him again. We didn't get the trophy either. So now we need to go looking for the corpse of this giant fish. We want to return to the Guardian Ape's watering hole in the Sunken Valley. This is the arena where we fought the Guardian Ape boss fight. And if we return here, we'll be able to see the corpse of the giant carp, pick up the whiskers that are straight in front of it, and this will give us the trophy. That's pretty much the end of the side quest. Also, if we return to the Hirata estate pot merchant, he will have turned into a carp, and next to him will be a lapis lazuli, which is one of the ultimate upgrade materials we need to upgrade the prosthetic tool. Also, now this merchant suggests that maybe if you buy more stuff and spend more carp scales on him, he is going to grow. Maybe he will turn into another giant carp. We don't really know this yet, but that's going to be a separate side quest. And one more final thing, if we actually go back to the caretaker and speak to him after we have found the whiskers and hand in the whiskers to him, he will give us some divine grass as a reward, and we don't really have any other function to use these white whiskers on, so we may as well do that. So I hope you did find this video helpful, guys. If you did, don't forget that thumbs up button, subscribe for more content coming very soon, and we'll see you next time.